Good morning, everyone. Hello, this is Ryan. Today I'll be talking about authentication and authorization in Astro. It's by Emmanuel John, published on 6th of May 2025. So, authentication and authorization concepts like GWT and RBAC and client-side components are common across frameworks like Vue, React, Svelte. But Astro Island's architecture presents unique challenges for authentication because it needs to be carefully handled between static content and interactive client side components. Unlike Next.js or Next, Astro doesn't inherently handle API routes and requiring a different approach to authenticate. Astro requires manual handling of protected routes using middleware. In this tutorial, we'll specifically show how to integrate authentication in parallel static practically dynamic framework leveraging Astro's SSR support and protect static and dynamic routes in Astro. We'll also explore Astro's new SSR capabilities to store session, refresh token, and manage user states efficiently. Prerequisites: Node version 18 and above, or 20 or 22. Knowledge of JavaScript, prior experience building web apps with front-end architecture like React for this project. Demo project will be building a vehicle rental app with JWT token and role-based authentication with Astro. This is what the final appearance will look like. This app features include user authentication, registration, login, logout procedure, vehicle detail, etc. This is the GitHub repo for final build. Setting up the Astro project, create @Astro latest, then choose the dependent template, basic template. You have Astro DB, Astro Netlify, React Core, Auth Core, Tailwind, encryption, etc. Database configuration. During development, Astro uses your database config to automatically generate local TypeScript types and completely based on user-defined schemas. Each time the dev server is started, we'll configure and use Astro DB for latest. Create db config file at root of the project. db/config.ts. Create a root where you will define schemas for database tables. Then add the following: column define, etc. User define tables. You have columns with ID, name, email, password created at role definitions, column ID and name, products ID, description, price, brand, slug, stock, tag, name type, user. Product images, you have defined table, columns 1, product image, etc. This defines a schema for a database table and relationships like DB. It's similar to how ORMs like Prisma or SQL work. For user has one role. Each product belongs to one user and each product image belongs to one product. Also, a product can have multiple associate product images, forming one-to-many relation. Update Astro config as required. Integration DB, seeding a database with data for development. You have to seed database with initial, create a seed data.ts with the following descriptions. This interface describes the shape of a single vehicle object using seed, the vehicle type union. Download the image file from the final project repo, create c.ts, and then you are good to go. Let's follow this populates the database with the initial data. It adds user and admin roles, etc. Astro server-side configuration, React and Tailwind setups. AS config with basic. Then you have create React style for global CSS implementation, implementing components in Astro, Svelte, Solid.js, etc. Then we have the nav or component templating layouts. Main layout.ts looks like this. You have define with interface for product, current format utility, understanding server actions in Astro. Now here's the authentication. Save credentials in your DB, new registration, email password. Whether before we dive into implementation, let's review. You will have to work on implementing authentication in the Astro file. I think this will be a long video. We'll continue next time. Thank you.